What's up, guys? To Intuitive 717. I am back with another reading. The Bossy Beeves is honestly, lately, she's just off doing her own thing. I really feel like she's mimicking the Divine Feminine Collective. Speaking of doing your own thing, I do feel like now that you're doing your own thing, someone wants to tell you how they feel. Okay. Now, I do want to tell you guys that you're doing really well for yourself, those of you who are finding the courage and the strength to move on from things like unrequited love. If someone doesn't reciprocate what it is you pour out, if someone's not pouring that back into your own cup, I feel like many of you, you're pulling out your Queen of Swords energy. Okay, I feel like it's hurting you to let go of this, whatever it is, with this masculine counterpart, but a lot of you are waking up. You're acknowledging that this is an important part of your journey, okay? I feel like the more you detach, the more you choose yourself, your masculine counterpart, they can't help but choose themselves as well. A lot of them are respecting what it is you know about twin flames. I feel like many of them made a mockery of you. A lot of people that they told about your beliefs on this journey, or if you guys have mentioned twin flames, for example, I feel like a lot of people, they have made a mockery of you in the past only to see certain things manifest for you, particularly the connection between you and your masculine, being able to manifest your masculine in the physical right in front of your eyes if you want to. Okay, and I feel like a lot of people are now having to backtrack a little on your energy, your whole vibe. I feel like a lot of the feminine collective, people are starting to see that you aren't like crazy, or I feel like your whole being into this masculine or in love with them or feeling like there was some kind of purpose, or many of you again believe in twin flames, you watch the readings, the word twin flames may strongly resonate with you for whatever reason. I feel like many of you are like, I keep hearing getting your respect because now you have your masculine counterpart here. I'm feeling forgiveness. I'm feeling like I'm sorry that I misjudged you. Okay. A lot of you are distant as well because you're moving forward. And that's been a big theme in the readings lately, because I do feel like a lot of you have given all you can give, and it's a beautiful lesson on the journey. I feel like a lot of you are feeling free, like you're feeling like the weight has been lifted off your shoulders. It's like you don't know what's next for you, but you're excited about it. Okay, so let's get some insight for the feminine collective. Okay, as your masculine absorbs everything that's going on around them, and I feel like you have a way of triggering change within your masculine's life when you detach or do something new, which I feel for a lot of you, you're in the midst of doing something new or big. We have the Strength card here, beautiful card to come through. The Strength card traditionally I feel like is about gentle force. You don't have to necessarily go in raw and hard towards something. And I feel like for a lot of the feminines, that's in moving forward, that's in moving on, letting go of past people, relationships, environments that no longer serve you, and having the courage to even go the course, just being in solitude, being alone, forming new relationships, new friendships, away from the ones that you've been familiar with. I feel like a lot of you went on that journey. But you just allowed things to flow day by day, okay? The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. It's so funny, too, because I remember I was just going through, like, this big creative block, and I decided to, like, take a few days off to, be near water, and I was talking to my parents about this, and my dad goes, I really liked how you handle that so gracefully, like giving yourself a few days off your work. And so I was like, thanks, Dad. That really means a lot. He's like, yeah, no. I meant to tell you, you handle that with a lot of grace. And it was so cute coming from my dad, but it made me think of that moment, because here it says here the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. So maybe many of you need to hear that as well. Like, take a few days off, give yourself some clarity, give yourself some time to think, because I do feel like a lot of you are embarking on an exciting new journey. You have no idea what's in store for you, but I feel like it's a reward for moving with grace and strength, okay? A lot of forgiveness for your masculine counterpart as well. I feel like a lot of you are moving out of resentment and moving more into this space of like wishing them well, because you're ready to release. And when you're ready to release and forgive, because it says the power of kindness and forgiveness, when you're ready to release and forgive, I feel like you not obviously, but inevitably open up room for new things to come, okay? Time to embrace how wonderful you are and the wonderful things that you deserve, right? As we close one door, a window opens, or in your case, a whole other back door, okay? Sliding doors too, okay? The really fancy ones, okay? That's what I feel like it's on its way to you. Many of you have had the inner grace and strength and continue to have that inner grace and strength because it's really beautiful about you right now. Like I feel like when many of you are in that strength, it looks really beautiful because it looks very carefree and just walking in the fields bare feet, picking wild berries, taking in your surroundings, self-care as well, like just finding ways to relax away from the stress of detaching or letting go or even the uncertainty, okay? What else is coming up for the feminine collective here? As you move forward and embark on the journey of the unknown, and that's why I'm saying it could feel very exciting, because a lot of you could feel like that Fool energy. And with the Fool energy, I'm getting simple. Okay, simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. That's a song Synchronicity I shared so early on my journey. Simple and clean. I think it's in one of my playlists. If you guys look at Twin Flame songs that rock your heart space, simple and clean. I believe I put it on there. But that's what I feel like for the feminines. It's like this very like innocent, but at the same time kind of sultry, sexy energy of allowing yourself to have this twin flame journey kick your ass, accept defeat, and then wake up from or stand up from that defeat and say, okay, what is next? And I feel like it's really exciting. Okay, so we have the Emperor, and we also have the Four of Summer here, okay? So being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life, taking yourself for granted is what I feel is the Four of Summer, okay? Taking something or someone for granted. I feel like many of you took yourselves for granted. Staying in a certain situation for too long that created stagnancy. It started draining your energy. It started taking from you. Okay, and I'm also hearing there will be justice because we do have a lot of you bossing up here in the Emperor energy. Okay, so using logic and structure to increase your success, get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. I'm hearing like, wait till I get my money right. La, 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 then you can't tell me nothing, right? So I'm hearing that for some of you, distractions of this whole journey and the connection to your masculine, it really shifted your focus away from a lot of the things that you've been passionate about. And I feel like a lot of you are getting your money right. Like that is the best way to just kind of soothe your heart, is be able to put in your time and energy into projects, into creative endeavors that at the same time it ends up bringing in a whole lot of abundance for you at the same time. And it's going to feel really, really good for many of you, because I feel like I'm hearing born to do this. And you were born in the right way. I'm hearing that song by Lady Gaga, but I don't know, like Born This Way by Lady Gaga. All of these messages are coming in, I feel, for those of you who are like something big is about to happen, but you don't know what. And I feel like the universe is trying to say, like, don't worry about the end game. Don't worry about the end result. Enjoy the journey of the Emperor. Really, really bossing up and watching opportunities find you. Starting to align yourself with your path again, after, maybe like a washing machine cycle, being on the journey with your masculine. Many of you are ready to step away from that and focus on things that just are more important at this time. And it is shifting things in your masculine's world. Okay, I'm going to get some cards on your masculine just to see where it is they're at right now. Okay, the card that came out for the masculines in this reading was I know about twin flames. Okay, and I feel like it sinks in more and more the more you rise above a lot of the conflict between you both, right? Like if there's conflict or separation, I feel like a lot of you really know how to rise from the ashes, and then it starts or renews another cycle of your counterpart feeling very drawn to you. Okay, where are your masculines at on the journey? Okay, these are a lot of cards, but I am being guided to keep them and to not put anything back. Okay, guys, give me a minute here. Let me get through the energies here. Okay, so open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. Okay, that's why I'm saying they know about twin flames, because they're having psychic and spiritual epiphanies. Because you're creating this new beginning by walking away is what I'm feeling. Even within your masculine's energy as well. Okay, it's like you're opening up their heart to want to experience love again with you. Okay, we have the King of Spring, innovative, inspiring. Okay, so you could be inspiring this person as well. Especially because a lot of you are headed in the direction of focusing more on your creative endeavors, your creative projects. I'm hearing copycat, and it's really annoying, but I feel like many of you feel like your masculines can be such a copycat. But it's coming from a place of like admiration. It's like whatever you strive for, because a lot of you who are in the feminine energy, you started making things happen in your life magically, okay? And a lot of your masculines know or remember that they know how to do that too, just through their masculine energy, but you were doing it just by instantly manifesting it. So I feel like, this is somebody who's going to strive towards the same things that you are striving towards. So if you guys think this is the end by moving forward, it's not, because you have somebody hot on your trail. You're inspiring is what I'm getting, to your masculine. You're inspiring to them, and within all of that inspiration, it makes them fall in love. Like even if there was somebody else, they still hold space for you. They can't deny what it is you do to them on a spiritual level, right? This is the masculine that silently watches you, and for some reason they can't help but just want to match your energy every time. And for me, that's truly a divine kind of love. When someone brings the best out of you and they don't even have to be in a relationship with you, that is truly a divine type of love is what I'm hearing, okay? It's like the 10 of Cups type of love here, okay? So I'm going to read you guys the message. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely, people you can trust. I feel like this is the areas that you both inspire one another in. For many of the masculines, I feel divine feminines, what you've done is you've brought your masculine out of like a slumber that they've been in for a really long time, and they're now just stepping into that sun energy of like celebration. It could be really important for your masculine to have support. They've been in a lot of karmic cycles where these karmics have tried to isolate them away from family and friends, but they're taking their power back, and many of them are celebrating. And within all of that, they do hold you in mind because you're part of this happiness or this 10 of Cups energy that they really want to feel. Okay, and that's a specific message that's going out for a lot of karmics who are having to stay quiet and watch your masculine silently take their power back. And believe me, a lot of these karmics know it has something to do with you and the advice that you've given to your masculine over time on how to deal with a lot of the challenges that they've been facing, okay? We also have the 6 of Winter here. Positive changes are on their way. Welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. I love this because a lot of your masculines taking back control of their life could very well mean travel or relocating to another place where they feel more supported. This could be something that many of you are inspiring your masculines to do as well, is to take back control of their life, persevere. 6 is a number of perseverance, because if we look before that, we had a lot of conflict and challenges, and that's what I'm saying, isolation, a lot of like back and forth with a particular type of karmic energy. And a lot of your masculines saw or maybe observed or really took seriously a lot of the advice that you gave them. Come home, like choose yourself, do something for you. Don't allow yourself to be isolated. Come home, come to the place where you feel, most vibrant, most alive. And I feel like a lot of your masculines, it's coming back And ironically, it's because they're starting to, become more familiar with the idea of twin flames. Or what I'm hearing, like with your masculines, it's about energy. Like they may not be like all this whole twin flame thing and the romance and like the pull and the two souls splitting, and they don't think of it like that. I'm seeing with a lot of your masculines, it's about energy. They feel the energy. That's how they know that you're their counterpart. It's because everywhere they go, they feel you. There's not a day that goes by that they don't think of you. And I have this confirmation from my own masculine on the journey, and he's like, he's like expressing to me all of these things. And, I'm like, yeah, I know, because I feel that energy with you too. Like I think about you without even wanting to, without even trying. It's like you're just there. So I feel like a lot of your masculines could be having experiences like that, where it doesn't really have to do with like twin flames. It's more just the energy they feel. Like they're attracted to you, and they're attracted to continuously wanting to gravitate back towards you because like it just feels good. They can't get you out of their space. There's always this inner desire to know how you are, what you're doing, what it is you're up to. Yes, there may be moments where you two will push and pull and feel resentment towards each other, but on a twin flame journey, that always dissolves, and it always goes back to a place of reconciliation or wanting to reconnect, because at the end of the day, when you look back and you see how much change you've been through and how much it's been inspired by this one person, it's really hard to harbor resentment towards them, so... ending off this reading, guys, I feel like it is getting up there in the minutes. We have the Prince of Cups, okay, the Prince of Summer, and that is pretty much our Knight of Cups coming up for your masculine: romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious, falling in love suddenly, which, I have talked about in a lot of my past readings. The minute you decide to move forward, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You are the one that your masculine couldn't pin down and have you follow their rules, especially if it wasn't by the book or if it wasn't authentic. Saying no to third parties, saying no to inconsistency, just staying true to what it is that you deserve. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're bringing out the desire to want to be those things for you within this masculine, okay? It also says here, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience, okay? So a lot of your masculines, I feel like they're having to stay grounded because a lot of this nostalgia, a lot of the feelings, the dreams, the desire for you, wanting you to be all of theirs, wanting you to choose them, praying that you'll reach out. Maybe they've reached out, but you've ignored all of their efforts in an attempt to just see what else is destined for you. Okay, many of you don't want to get swept up in a cycle again. Your masculine's coming in, swooping you off your feet. I feel like a lot of you are, you're okay. You're okay. Many of you are like, I'm okay with another round of that. I'm just gonna enjoy, this feminine in this present moment. I think I shared, in my community post, actually. Sorry guys, I have such a bad habit of cracking my knuckles. I shared in a community post where a lot of you are slowing. It was like a meme talking about like, I'll never experience this version of myself again. I'm just going to slow down and be with her. I feel like that's going to resonate for a lot of you, where it's like, yeah, your masculines are coming back in hot and heavy, but for the first time ever, that hot and heavy energy is being matched with, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'll see you around, or I just need time for myself. And again, I don't know why I keep getting it, but your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, okay? That's the vibe in the air. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys for this one. I love you guys. Take it easy, and I will catch you in the next reading. I will be going live again soon. I will be planning the event, and of course, I'll keep you guys posted in the community tab. Because it was really fun connecting with you guys and answering your questions live. So if you guys want to, in the meantime, go ahead and check out hipsy.com. I will make sure to have a discount ready for you guys, for those of you who are interested in just kind of trying it out and asking your questions and have it answered. And, we can kind of just go back and forth with whatever it is you guys are going through at this time. It is my pleasure to assist in any way that I can, and I always try to call in the assistance of the universe to best assist in whatever ways they can with a lot of your guides coming into the reading as well. I do try my best to call that in as much as I can for many of you. So, if you are interested, in the meantime, set your intention, truly put some thought into what it is you want clarity on, so that when you ask that question, you're also calling in the best guidance possible. And I do ask that it reflects in the cards, so that you guys get your validation. Okay. So anyways, guys, that is what I have for you. Take it easy. See you guys. Bye.